Me either. Yeah. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for this conversation.
Yes, yeah, of course. As I have told you one more time, I mean the 1,000th time I can told you today. Today we will have a very special guest from the foreign countries. Let's invite them to our studio and have a interesting conversation. Here's our dear guests from foreign countries. I didn't tell them, their name. Let's give them a chance to introduce themselves. Good morning, Mr. Miss. Welcome to our studio. We are very glad to see you here.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
So it was better, I guess, if you introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Hamid Mahmood and I'm from Pakistan. I'm a journalist. And I also represent Ministry of Tourism Uzbekistan in Pakistan. So we promote Uzbek tourism in Pakistan.
Assalamu alaikum, Uzbekistan. My name is William Fitzgerald. I come from Young Zealand, and I'm here along with Mr. Hamid and Ms. Fabian from Brazil for the second International Festival of Gold Embroidery and Jewelry in Bukhara.
Amazing.
Hello, I'm Fabiana Bezerra from Brazil. I'm a jewelry designer. I work with a vegetal fiber typical of Amazon region that becomes naturally gold once a year in the earth.
Yeah, that's so great.
That's so many information that I don't know, I have no idea about. And I guess I will get some more information, so what's going on with that. So when it comes to our guest, I really want to ask questions about Uzbekistan. Do you like Uzbekistan? And what's your, let's say, first imagination?
As for Uzbekistan, I'm coming to Uzbekistan since 1991.
Wow.
So it's almost like 34 years, 35 years, 34 years I'm working with Uzbekistan, and I'm often come to Uzbekistan for some meetings, some promotions, for tourism. So people call me that I'm half Uzbek. They said now you're becoming full Uzbek soon because you've been to Uzbekistan so many times that now we will call you Uzbek. Even some people think that I'm Uzbek. When in Pakistan they call me, they call embassy especially, and they say that we know there is a guy named Mr. Hamid, he's Uzbek. And they don't know he's half Uzbek. So it's always a pleasure to come to Uzbekistan. The culture, the food, the architecture, and the history, you have all together in Uzbekistan, which can attract anybody. If you have an interest in the food tourism, you have an interest in culture, you have an interest in Islamic tourism, you have interest in any other kind of tourism, even the study tourism. So we have like 5,000 students from Pakistan studying in Uzbekistan right now. So Uzbekistan is a complete package, what I can say.
That's really great words. Yeah, and that's really amazing hearing such kind of beautiful words from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So what about you? Have you ever been Uzbekistan before, or it's your first visit to our country?
Sure. This is actually my second time to Uzbekistan. The first time I was lucky to come to Kokand. And before I got here, I did not know much about Uzbekistan. So I watched lots of YouTube blogging video, and I learned a lot of the history. And that's what fascinated me, coming all the way from Young Zealand, 14,000 kilometers away. Uzbekistan to me before I got here was a land of mystery and adventure, and the Silk Road, very rich history, and I just fell in love with what I was seeing, and I really wanted to come and visit. When I got here, the hospitality you showed us was amazing. The food, the music, the culture, the history, everything I absolutely love.
What's your favorite, our national food, let's say? Plov?
It has to be plov, huh?
Must be plov.
All you need is plov.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's your turn. It would be better if you share your kind of feelings about Uzbekistan, your visits.
I've been here 6 times.
6 times, that's really great.
First time I've been here, it was 2019, and also for me it was so different. I've searched about the Uzbek culture and everything because I didn't know. Imagining Brazil, it was so far away. And then I learned about the Silk Road, and I said, what a quite privilege to be here because I can see all of the ancient traditions. And but I had an idea before I arrived here because see the pictures and videos is something, but when you arrive, you got the culture and you got the tradition, the craft, the architecture is totally different. I fall in love for your country, and for me, it's quite a privilege to be here. Every time I'm invited, I'm happy.
Yeah, your love for our country can be seen in your dress. You can wear kind of our national
I got the dress and I did it on a Brazilian way.
Yeah, that's really great.
Brazilian way.
If I may, we would like to thank the President of Uzbekistan for allowing us as international visitors and opening his arms and welcoming us to your people. Thank you, Mr. President.
Yes, I want to say thank you also.
Yeah, we also want to
thank you,
His Excellency the President, because he's so kind to invite us all the time to visit Uzbekistan for any festivals and also for some meetings. So it is always a pleasure to be here. These are our magazine which we print about Uzbekistan.
I really wanted to ask this about this magazine.
This is our magazine which we print about only Uzbekistan. There is no other thing, just only Uzbekistan.
Can you show it?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that is.
Look at this.
And it's international. Okay.
It's in Kokand. It was Kokand. And this picture is taken by Mr. William.
You were a photojournalist, right?
He's a blogger.
Blogger, yeah.
Wow.
So I have a question. Where just this journal can be published in Uzbekistan?
This is my journal, which will be published in Pakistan, and it's always available on internet, and also we print it and distribute it in Pakistan.
So that's really great information, dear. So we didn't know about this. So here in Pakistan, here is a journal about Uzbekistan, our country, and this journal in English language, and here you can find from the internet the e-version of this journal, and I absolutely recommend you to read this journal.
I have to try. I will go home, and the first thing would be to
This is my favorite photo.
This is also his photo.
And you took it yourself.
And it says everything about Uzbekistan.
And, what's actually amazing is this is such a good quality picture, and you took it yourself.
On my phone.
On your phone.
It's camera too heavy. I saw that, so I got a small phone.
Oh, that's even. By the way, and this is
This is me.
Yeah, you can show this for our dear
By the
viewers.
way,
Yeah.
what a beautiful dress.
Wearing also Uzbek
Uzbek dress, Uzbek kind
Uzbek
of.
dress in Brazilian style, right?
Yes.
Wow, that's
You
amazing.
look very beautiful
That's
in
amazing.
Uzbek dress.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And also I tell for all Brazilians about Uzbekistan because they are curious to know about.
Yeah, the most important thing, let's say, the interesting thing also, Uzbek people really love foreigners, and they are all open to share their hospitality, to share meals, to share kindness for the people. And even us on our program always try to invite foreigners to show our dear viewers their customs, their, let's say, outlooking for the foreigners. And thank you very much for giving us such kind of opportunity. So I have questions for Mr. Mahmoud. You are telling about your, let's say, tourism things, and it would be better if you share more information about your works that you are doing in Uzbekistan.
Yeah, actually, I work in Pakistan actually. So, and our main focus to promote Uzbek tourism, and especially in Pakistan as a Muslim country, our major focus comes to ziyarat tourism, because we have so many holy places in Uzbekistan which is related to Muslim world. Imam al-Bukhari, Imam al-Tirmizi, Bahauddin Naqshband, and Bahauddin Naqshband is a big name in the world actually. The people who are following Naqshband, they all come to Bukhara. And everybody wants to come to Bukhara when they. Even I'm here, so I just posted a video when I was in Bukhara, and I posted a video that I'm in Bukhara. And people start messaging me, please, we want to go to Bukhara, we want to go to Naqshband, Bahudi Naqshband Museum. And so our generation and new generation and the old generation who are following Naqshbandi, and they are in millions in Pakistan. And they always want to come to visit Bukhara just for the purpose of ziyarat. And we are promoting ziyarat tourism, and I think not a long time ago, we brought like 7,000 tourists to visit Uzbekistan from Pakistan, and especially to Samarkand and Bukhara. Then Imam Bukhari, of course, Imam Bukhari is after Quran, it's a second name which is recognized in the world, the Muslim world, and everybody wants to visit his place, and of course Imam Tirmizi, and then you have so many other ziyarat in Pakistan which is very popular in Muslim Ummah, especially in Pakistan. So this is, even in our country they say that after Makkah and Medina, this is the place to go. So that's how we look towards Uzbekistan.
Wow. Yeah, that's so great.
So good. Sorry. By the way, a really important thing, Mr. Fazrul. So you're a blogger. Obviously, you shoot your content and you post it. Maybe you can tell about some of your social media. Let's say Instagram, YouTube, so our viewers can follow your page.
Sure. Yes. So I have a Instagram, and the name is Hero Graphics, and so you can follow me there. There is a lot more content on my Instagram than my YouTube, but Hero Graphics, I'll give you the information we can share.
Sure.
And yes, so what I do with my phone is I get invited to events, and a lot of my clients just really want the atmosphere. So it doesn't have to be super hyper edited, because we have to have the content fast turnaround. We can't wait months. You know, it's forgotten. So they bring me in to do festivals. I go bam, 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 shoot, quick. Cut it up, give it to the social media team, and then they publish it. And it's been very exciting for me.
Really
And his videos are very beautiful. If you will see these videos, it's amazing. I mean, I love his vlogging videos about Uzbekistan especially. The way he makes the videos is fantastic.
It's all new to me. It may be familiar to Uzbek people, but for me as a foreigner, it gives a foreign perspective. And then I take that back home and I meet other foreigners, and they go, wow, where is this place? How do I get there? What planet is that on? I say, no, it's right here on Earth. It's called Uzbekistan. Go book your ticket.
The best promotion, right?
Well, absolutely.
And I fully believe that you make amazing videos. After Mr. Mahmoud showed me the picture that you took, that's amazing. And on the phone, it's not like on the camera or something like that, on professional camera. It's on the phone. It's such an amazing picture.
The small phone makes people feel a bit more comfortable for me to be right here. If I have a big camera, sometimes they get a bit shy, and so I try to make them feel comfortable, and once I can see them true selves. So that's my thing.
And I can see that your pictures are really, really attractive, and here is some meaning behind them, right?
Yeah, this is also his picture.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really that's attractive, and I mean we can see some meanings behind this. So Miss, it would be better if you share your works more in Uzbekistan, if you can, about your works, about your career in here.
I'm sorry, but before this is really important. Have you ever thought about organizing in Uzbekistan, let's say, Carnival X, something like that? That's the same.
Uzbek Carnival.
It would be amazing, isn't it, to do
in Uzbekistan or in foreign countries?
in Uzbekistan, to bring the culture in Brazil and to adapt here, to do a mixed,
that's gonna be amazing.
a partnership with the culture. Yes.
But just by looking at your dress, how you actually like present both of these cultures, and it's like it gets really amazing, and it's actually really interesting. I think that's a really good project.
Yes, also to do a cooperation with some stylists for creating dresses, Uzbek dresses, but in Brazilian way for
yeah,
carnival.
That's,
It would be
that's
amazing.
A good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it will be better, I guess, and it will be some promotion for our Uzbek girls to kind of to wear our national dress as a modern one.
And you know the best thing about her work, she makes her jewelry by hand. She made herself.
handmade.
Yeah.
And it's a grass.
Really?
It's a
Yes,
grass.
I take it
There's
for
no
show.
wire.
This grass
I
becomes
don't believe
naturally
it.
gold once a year in the earth. This is the natural color. You can see that there are many shades of gold,
No way.
Yeah,
and it's very light to wear.
yeah,
I can
and
pass
it's also
you.
kind of.
Look, amazing. Look. No way. And it's grass.
It's grass.
Grass, yeah, that's really great. Thanks. And
How is it
you
possible to
made it.
have such a color? It's like literally it was with something like, I don't know. It's shining like a gold, you know.
Yes, and the
Amazing.
funny story is because it's green all the year, and like a magic, from one day to the other, it becomes gold.
Yeah, and that's really
Amazing.
great and kind of interesting. How creative you are, you see?
Fabiana has another piece just over there, if you would like to see, bigger piece.
She made herself also this the bag.
A handbag.
Okay, and
Can you
here is
take
the
a look,
bag. Here
please?
is the bag.
Thank you very much.
So,
Can you take a look, please? I'm really interested.
Did you make yourself also?
Yes,
It's all
that's
handmade.
Wow.
Pass it on.
yes, but it has more treasures inside.
That's really great.
Treasure inside
Thanks.
of the
Yeah.
treasure. Great, great. Wow.
Okay.
You know what's interesting? Right now,
From our
producers,
staff.
yes, our producers, they're literally saying, how did she make it? Can she also
Yeah.
make this to herself? So yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's
This
really
is great.
beautiful and kind of
This is
amazing
great.
thing.
And also, I do some silk embroidery in the earrings and necklaces also. For example, this one is with silk, stone, and the grass.
You did it yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a
that's really amazing. Wow,
No.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I don't know.
No
I refuse
worries,
to
no
believe in
worries.
it.
Just
How?
can you show this for our
Oh,
viewers?
yeah, yeah. I was just looking. I literally forgot that I have to show it. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's really great.
And it has also another interesting
Amazing.
story behind the product because basically I work with women and there are single mothers that has like 5, 6, 8 children. They cannot go out for working. So I teach them how to do. They work on their own time. And they have a job, they can improve their social economic level, and this is very interesting for
Yeah,
the
that's really,
community.
that's really great job you are doing. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's the thing. That's the question not for you guys. It's the question to our producers. Why did we have to put such an interesting conversation with such a diversity, you know, from all ends, and it's all to the one show, you know? We have to make another one. We have to make another part
Of
of
course,
the same show.
within the half an hour, it's not enough to have a conversation with such kind of people. It should be kind of 2 hours, right?
Yeah. It's like so much diversity, so many things in that. I'm actually amazed. I'm actually amazed by so many things that you do.
So after showing your, let's say, things, your creation, I have questions for you. Did you share your works? I mean, are you sharing your works from by the Instagram or kind of videos?
Yes, I have
vlogging?
an Instagram account and I have some publishing. Also, I have some participations here in Uzbekistan that you can see in my Instagram. Like last year, I did a workshop in the Museum of Applied Arts in Tashkent. 2 times Bukhara, 2 times Kokand, Margilan, also a fashion
Amazing.
show in Kazakhstan. I've navigating for these areas.
Yeah, that's really great.
She is really on the
So-
Silk Road.
I'm trying to.
And you are sharing your experience, your knowledge about, let's say, making such kind of jewelries for the women's, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
really
amazing.
great.
And I think that's something that have to be taught to the generations, because the way how it's done is just amazing. You know, it's just I really thought that it was a gold. Like from the far, I thought that it's a gold.
And when I say it's made of a grass, they understand brass.
That's
I say,
a shock.
no, it's grass. In the floor.
And we can say it's more expensive than gold, right?
Because it's more exclusive and different.
Yeah, and
handmade.
it's made by yourself.
Yes, handmade. And the fact is that I have never seen something made out of a glass, a jewelry made out of glass.
And that looks nice because
Yes.
it doesn't look like
Looks
a
amazing.
rude
Yes.
craft.
It's kind of
it has a
natural,
nice,
right?
Looks amazing.
finishing.
It looks amazing.
And
That's
I have really want to ask some advice from you. I mean, for the women who are watching us, for what I mean, if they really want to start kind of making things and start their business like you, from what they can start.
First thing I suggest, the first advice I give for you all is believe in yourself and be determined, because when we believe in something we can go further. Probably we will listen many, will be criticized on the way, but you must believe, because the more you believe in yourself, the more you can fight for your truths and for your passion. And for me, it was not easy at the beginning. I've been on this craft for more than 20 years. But in the beginning, nobody trusts this, especially because it's out of a grass. They say, this is not going to work. You are not going to export, because since the beginning I said, this material is for exportation. I want to export. But the path was not easy. So my suggestion for you is believe in your passion and go further, because you all can do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really great.
amazing. So what about you? This is... No, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with Fabian. The thing about handicraft and traditions, not only the historical connection into a modern world, younger Uzbekistan, it is all about economic development. And that's the main thing. So there are three things happening around this handicraft universe. One, it's tradition, inspiring new generation. Two, it's about economic development for the host country, which is Uzbekistan. Three, and I say this, this would be the connection between all of the artists. You're from Brazil, you're from Argentina, you're from New Zealand, and they all get to have a conversation, because artists work alone.
Yeah.
They always work in isolation. So for our artisans to come to one place, Uzbekistan, and connect, what better thing is there to be? You know, they can go home with many brothers, many sisters, to know that they are never alone.
Yeah. And the most importantly, jewelries are always can be, let's say, trendy, and they cannot be kind of, all the fashions, right? From the history till the, till that time, jewelries always need to be kind of for the, let's say, purchase, right?
And also we can learn techniques. We can share experience and techniques. This is important, because every country has their own way of produce their jewelry.
Yeah.
This exchange is
Actually, yes.
priceless. Yes, it's
I was interviewing Mr. Aziz. He's president of World Craft Council of Asia Pacific, President Asia Pacific, and I asked him the question. I says, you brought so many 56 different artists from all over the world to this Bukhara, and there is your own, and there's local artists is also sitting there. And you want them to learn from each other. So what do you think, that they will not lose their culture and tradition and the designs? And he says that it's not about that. It's about that we want them to learn from the international artists and use their own, use their techniques to build their own culture, jewelry and all of the stuff. So that's a beautiful idea, that if you invite foreign people to this land and show your local artists that this is work is going on. So you're also a jeweler, she's also a jeweler, so why don't you work together, find something interesting and do a job which is more beautiful and more attractive to the world. So this is really a good idea to, when we've been to, Mr. William and me been to the Konkan for the International Festival of Handicraft. And there was so many international participants were there. So it was amazing experience for us to see that. I mean, so many, 1,200 local artists was there. 1,200. It's not a small amount. 1,200 local artists who are making their products and they're showing their products. So it's and then this city becomes an international city. Everybody is there. So you're meeting from foreigners, you're meeting the Uzbeks, you're artists and international artists, and then you find out their products. So it's a very good idea by the president of Uzbekistan to gather the world to this Uzbekistan, to show them, to ask them to learn it. And I'm surprised that this idea is working actually. It's working and people are learning from each other. So I must say that it should be continued.
Yeah, it should be continued. Yeah, when it comes to continuing your festival, what's your future goals? The future goal of organizing festivals, organizing such kind of journals, or the sharing about sharing information about Uzbekistan.
Yeah, as a representative of Ministry of Tourism Uzbekistan in Pakistan, it's my responsibility to let my people know that what is Uzbekistan, what kind of food you have, what kind of culture you have. For that we do conferences, exhibitions, visits, online conferences. Nowadays we are also working for promotion of business tourism. We are working with different cities, with Bukhara region and from Fergana region. So there's investment is coming on. People are coming to invest here. They're opening up the companies. A lot of Pakistani workers are coming to Uzbekistan, especially in textile industry. Most of the textile industry is run by Pakistani specialists. So they are working here. So we are doing everything to bring the two brotherly countries closer to each other.
Sure. And here's the most interesting part. So do you have, let's say, any information, maybe any plans to actually host the next festival? Because what I'm thinking right now, we have to go there with our crew. We have to go there with our crew. We have to get some interviews. We have to get it done. So, any plans for the future?
Definitely. The festivals are actually coordinated by Mr. Aziz, in association with the World Craft Council and the Asia Pacific region. So he is responsible for creating all the handicraft festivals in Uzbekistan. He invites us as media representatives to help capture, interview, and then we take that content and we publish it out to the world. So we are not the organisers, we are the guests of the organisers. But we will give you Mr. Aziz, because he lives here in Tashkent, and he can come in and talk more about it. But we'd like to say thank you, Mr. Aziz, and the Hernaman Association, Fergana Valley, Kolkan, and the President.
Yes, I wish also I'm also thankful for all of them for bringing us here, because it was a very good experience.
And the best part about Uzbekistan, as we always talk whenever we sit, we never feel that we are not at home. We always have the feeling that we are at home. We relax and talking to friends, and especially the volunteers are working with us. They are so good, young people like you. They are working with us, taking care of us, just showing us around, and whatever we say, they run for it and they do it. So I must say that the new generation of Uzbekistan girls and boys like you, they are. I think they will be the future of Uzbekistan, and you guys are doing great. And it's always good to see that a new generation is keen to work with the international community, keen to learn the languages, keen to know us. So it's beautiful to see that these young people like you are into so much coming to the world.
Yeah.
There was a song at the festival and it was called Yangi Uzbekistan.
Yes.
Right.
And that says it all, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
You have a future, and your young people will help uplift Uzbekistan traditions and techniques from the past and drive it into the future.
Yeah. You see, I didn't want to give any questions, because it's really, really wonderful to listening such kind of words from you. Thank you very much. for the appreciations for your appreciation and attention for our country.
Yeah.
That's really great.
I just mentioned this is our new magazine, and you see that we name it like Uzbekistan, Investing in Future.
Yeah.
So this is His Excellency daughter. I just saw her tweets, and then we focused on that because she said. Investing in education, investing in the future. So this is beautiful. Yes, this is beautiful that Saida is having a vision to work with the new generation, and she's herself is so young and passionate, and I always follow her and see the work she's doing. I must say that new Uzbekistan will be a lot better, and it will shine in the world.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We hope that your works also can kind of create some can give us some benefits. And I have one question. You told that you have some volunteers from the Uzbek nations, and if our learners have a kind of willing to join your works, how can they, let's say, join, or how can they find or opportunity to join or to help you?
Actually, when we were working together in this kind of festivals, volunteers, these young guys and girls which are working with us, they're always asking us the questions: how you do this, how you write this, can I write? Even we put a new in this magazine, I think, yeah. We started a new page for the young writers of Uzbekistan. So we are asking young writers to write something, and we will publish it. So this is one, and in this magazine also we published an article of a young girl. I was amazed to see her in Konkan. This girl, she wrote down the whole article about Uzbekistan and Konkan. So we are giving them opportunity to write, and we help them. Even they sent us this article, so we tell them that this is good, this is you have to change. So we help them to learn more. So this is the way we are trying to help Uzbek new generations to what we know. So we should pass on them.
We were our interpreters were young English-speaking Uzbek men, and they invited us to their English school to meet the class.
Yeah, in Konkan, yes.
And it was amazing. You could see all these young Uzbek faces just wow, wow, wow. And I was like, where are you living? And how do I do this? So already, because they are using English as a commodity, a launch pad. They want to get out into the world and explore the world.
And
it's beautiful.
The best thing is that they know so much about our countries. They're asking so much questions. What? You know us.
The teacher told them, all right, Mr. Hamid is coming from Pakistan, Mr. William is coming from Fitzgerald, go! And they all go to Google and they start, And when we get there, we have to stand in class and they go, what was that? Un momento. And I go,
Yeah, that's really great.
It's quite amazing to see a new generation, and they have the knowledge they are having, and like I said, that they are working with us. They are not only working for us, but we are getting information from them. Yesterday, we were coming from the dinner, and one volunteer, young guy, he was sitting with me, and he started saying that he started talking about Amir Timur. So he says that, do you know about Amir Timur? I say, yes, I know. So what do you think about him? And I says, a hero of Uzbekistan. He says, yes. So do you know he did that? He did that? I say, yes, of course, I know the history. So I told him all the history of. He says, oh, you know more than me, so I'm getting out of you. So he was so keen to learn about the history and the culture, because as they are young, you guys are very young. So we've been here so many times. So they will keep learning from us that what's going on, what happened in the history. So it was amazing to see them that they are very keen to learn.
In general, you are welcome to, let's say, welcome our volunteers to join you, right?
Yeah, of course. We always want them, Mr. William. They always ask him that how you make these videos. So they start learning from him. They ask you so many questions.
Yes, and they watch me because we spend 3 days together. So they are able to they watch me, they observe me, and then when we have a break, I can see them with their phones and they're practicing some of the things that they've learned. And the young volunteers we had in Bukhara, already I can see on their Instagram they're posting like this and they're doing different angles. So it's lovely that for me as a media person participating in a handicraft arts festival, I am able to leave something behind for the Uzbek generation.
Yeah.
So,
That's lovely.
Even Mr. William gave them his camera. So let's shoot. You shoot now. So, and they do really good
Yeah,
job.
yeah, of course. So, Misters, I really want to say thank you for doing such great job in our Uzbekistan. I can say thank you for in terms of the whole population of Uzbekistan, and you are doing great job here and sharing your experience and helping our young people to show up themselves for the whole world, and this is the important things we're doing. Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
one more thing, thank you very much for coming and sharing your experience and making our conversation much more interesting.
Thank you very much. We are really glad to be here, and again, we are surprised to see you guys.
as a media person, can we say thank you to our producers and and our wonderful camera people?
So they are doing very good job. Good morning, Uzbekistan is.
Without our camera people, they make us look good, and our lighting and our hair and makeup. There's a whole industry behind the camera that your young people may want to go to film school and learn these techniques. This is what I did, and that's how I got here. So thank you to all the production staff of Uzbekistan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time, and thank you for inviting us.
It was a pleasure being here. Thank you very much for everything and for the possibility of sharing my art and my passion for craft.
Yeah, it should not be last, let's say, conversation together with you. This conversation should have to be continued.
It will be, inshallah.
We'll be back for season 2.
It's a good idea.
Season 3.
Of course, yeah. We are looking forward to your visit.
Cliffhanger.
By the way, maybe if you want to write my Instagram, and if some people want advice, I'll
On
be
your
happy
website,
to
We will
help you all.
Sure. We will take all of the Instagrams of you guys, and we will post it under this video. And I guess there will be a lot of people who are going to be interested in all the things that you do. That's amazing.
And also, if someone is interested about Uzbek Carnival, I'm on.
I'm fully in it. That's what I'm talking about.
Just look for partnership to be this concrete.
Yeah, that's really great. Yeah. So thank you very much. We are waiting for your next visit. So we are open to have a conversation together with you, because that's really energetic. And as a young people, we can get today's conversation a lot of motivation for our bright future. Let's say, as you told.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.